Hi, this is Mahadeva Ishaya. I've been practicing the Ishayas meditation for more than 25 years, and I've received so many benefits from doing it. The whole way I live my life is completely different. There's much more love, much more joy, compassion, awareness and stillness. It's boundless, the benefits I've received, and I've seen in many other people as well. But what I wanted to talk about on this short video was something that was hugely impactful for me. Before I learned to meditate, and even when I learned to meditate, I had a very serious addiction. I had a real gambling problem. This had been something that I'd had on and off probably since my late teens, and I learned to meditate when I was in my mid-30s. So, I'd been there a long time, and it got to the point where it really consumed so much of my kind of waking time. It was a habit that I was ashamed of. It was a habit I didn't want anyone to really know just how deep its tentacles were in me, how much damage it was doing to me, it had done to me, financially, relationships, the lack of honesty, the kind of feelings of shame and guilt. This was my dark secret. And here I was coming to do a meditation class, and I kind of felt a little bit like, I hope no one asks anything about this. I don't have to reveal everything. It's not going to be, here's all the things about myself I don't like. Fortunately, the meditation class was nothing like that. It was just learning a method. So when I learned that, I didn't learn the Ishayas meditation to get rid of my addiction. I never even put those two things together. I did it for a whole bunch of other reasons. But what was amazing was that within a short period of months, this addiction, this habit that I'd had for years and years, and it was a significant problem. Trust me, it was a significant problem that coloured all kinds of areas of my life and how I felt about myself. It just went away. Literally, it went away. And the interesting thing was, it went away without me even knowing that it had went away. I kind of found out, I discovered through a conversation when someone asked me about something, it was like, hang on a minute, I've not done that for a few weeks. It was absolutely remarkable. For me, it was an incredible testimony really to the power of healing, of just kind of going inward, away from all the chatter of the mind, and going to that source within us that's just quiet, that's aware, that's loving, that's compassionate, the source of all of that. And this addiction I'd had, that in many ways had defined how I saw myself, just went. And without me having to do anything with it either. That was the most remarkable thing. So, at the time when I tried to figure out, well, how did this happen? The only thing I came up with was whatever the reason that I thought somewhere deep inside that there was something I was getting from this activity, either to benefit or to punish myself, which perhaps is most likely, that belief or that judgment was healed. It no longer was there. And as a result, the action that flowed from that was no longer there as well. So it was an amazing thing. It was an amazing thing to see that something as deep-rooted as that, something I thought, to be honest, I really thought, I'm going to have this for the rest of my life. I just need to somehow manage it and hope it doesn't do too much damage to me. That it had healed, it had gone. So that was, for me, was a remarkable thing. One of many remarkable things that I've seen in my own life and the lives of many other people who have really committed to a meditative practice. So I'm just making this video just in case, whoever it is comes across this, there is hope. You can move beyond all of these things that we think define us. We're not defined by anything we do. We're not defined by anything we think. We're not who we think we are. The stories we've told ourselves, or perhaps the world has reflected back to us about who or what we are, what we can and can't achieve, the goodness, the badness, all of that kind of stuff. It's possible to move beyond that, and to move beyond it surprisingly quickly, in an instant, in fact. And through regularly using a meditation practice, we begin to have an entirely different experience of our true nature. And that nature is not one that has any problems. That nature is one that's characterized by love, by compassion, and by joy. So if you have a meditative practice or contemplative practice, really commit to it. Just go for it. Don't hold back. Make that the most important thing that you do. If you don't, then the one I do is called The Bright Path Ishayas Ascension. Check out our website, thebrightpath.com, thebrightpath.com. And there you'll find articles, you'll find videos, you'll find details of classes perhaps close by to you. Check it out. It's definitely worth doing. The final message really in this video is just there is hope. Whatever it is, whatever situations we get ourselves into, no matter how deep or profound they may be, our true nature is just radiant awareness. Our true nature, what we really are, is untouched by all of that, can never be defined by anything on the outside. That's one thing for me to say that. It's one thing to read about it. It's an entirely different thing to begin to experience it for yourself. So jump in and just buckle up for the most wonderful, the most incredible ride you'll ever take in your entire life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on another video. Bye bye.